for the first NXT rookie will be eliminated from competition.
We're going to test their mental and physical abilities. Here's the physical challenge. This is a keg weighing over 160 pounds. Carry the keg around the ring and get back over this yellow line. Whomever does it in the fastest amount of time will win the competition.
Heath Slater, he's motoring.
Heath Slater is your leader. 12 seconds is the time to beat.
Slow start for Sheffield. Took a little bit of time getting that keg up on his shoulder, and it may cost Sheffield, and it did.
And the winner, Heath Slater, ladies and gentlemen. You now have an opportunity to main event tonight. You ready to meet your opponent?
That's some grand prize. Kane versus Heath Slater. A tremendous opportunity for that rookie, or a tremendous nightmare. A great performance versus Kane will help him in the pros poll. Heath Slater claims he'll blow your mind. Oh! I guarantee you has never seen anything like this.
Keep going, Heath Slater. Keep trying everything you got.
Uh-oh. Slater going for a ride. Kane with a win over a very game Heath Slater. Just 4 weeks left for the rookies to sway the pros to get their votes and stave off elimination as they look to survive on NXT.
8 NXT rookies, 8 WWE pros, 1 dream.
Be the WWE's next breakout star. The pressure is building for our 8 NXT rookies. Just 4 shows remain before our first elimination. NXT's in London, England tonight. I'm Michael Cole alongside Jack Matthews at ringside, and our host is already in the ring, Matt Striker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your NXT rookies. Darren Young!
And much like last week, the rookies are entering from last to first and where they're ranked in the Pro Bowl.
Michael Tarver! Skip Sheffield! David A-List Otunga! Heath Slater! Justin Gabriel! Wade Barrett! Daniel Bryan!
So there are your 8 NXT rookies set for yet another competition here tonight. Another crucial evening for all 8 of these young men.
Now, gentlemen, I can tell by the looks on your faces that the pressure is starting to get to you as the NXT competition intensifies. Michael Tarver, just last week you said that you were like a pit bull off of the chain. And then you went and were disqualified in the keg carry challenge. And then you lost your match last week. The question is the pressure getting to you?
I am the pressure, and I'm getting to the rest of the rookies. Whether I win or lose, I will not lose.
Whether you win or lose, you will not lose? Okay. David A-List Otunga. Last week, you told us that you dismissed an opportunity at winning the Unified Tag Team Championships with John Cena because that you did not want to share the spotlight. And yet last night, live on Monday Night Raw, you shared the spotlight with the WWE Champion himself. How do you think you did?
Well, you know what, Matt? You said something very smart there. I shared the spotlight with the WWE Champion. I wrestled the champion of WWE. I don't see any of these other NXT guys doing that on Raw.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Reference to Otunga tapping to Cena last night for the STF.
Justin Gabriel, just like John Cena, you also defeated David Otunga last week. How do you think you would have fared if it were you in the ring with the WWE Champion?
Well, technically I didn't defeat him. He kind of cheated, and you're talking about the Royal Rumble, right? The Battle Royal?
How do you think you do against John Cena, kid?
I don't know. Maybe give me a match against John Cena, and let's see.
That's very interesting. Gentlemen, as you know, whomever wins the NXT competition will not only be the WWE's next breakout star, but the winner will have earned himself a championship match against a champion of their choosing live on pay-per-view. Now, last week, we tested your physical abilities, but it takes more than that to make it in the WWE. You need to verbalize your feelings. You need to connect with the audience, and not just an American audience. Because as a WWE superstar, you will compete and perform on a global level. Last week, the physical challenge was won by the one-man rock band Heath Slater. But tonight, we're going to test the mentality of these superstars. Tonight, we are going to give you an opportunity to impress, because your judges is this live crowd right here in London, England. And whomever wins this competition tonight will really be able to stand out, because every week you've been coming out to the entrance theme of your respective WWE pros. But whomever wins tonight will have an opportunity to go to the WWE Global Headquarters and help create your very own entrance theme to allow you to truly stand out from the pack. So, are you ready? On these cards are a list of topics. I will give a topic to each rookie. They will have 30 seconds to speak upon this topic. You will judge them on originality and creativity. And remember, it's not a popularity contest. It's all about who's creative and who stays on topic. Are you ready? Daniel Bryan, you are ranked #1. Please step to the podium. Come on. Grab a microphone. You have 30 seconds. Your topic, passion. Go.
Passion. Let's see. Well, let's talk about the Daniel Bryan manliness meter, okay? Check this out. It's based on a scale of 1 to 10.
Daniel, you got 18 seconds. Passion. Talk about passion. 15, go.
He interrupted my time. 8, 7. So, passion on the Daniel Bryan manliness meter is an 8. I love England!
Now there he is, Mr. Personality. Mr. Charisma. That was horrible.
Wow.
He didn't stay on topic.
Wade Barrett, please approach the podium.
From Manchester, here in the United Kingdom.
Wade, your topic, blasé.
You know, some people like to talk about rookies who are blasé. When you look at a man like Wade Barrett, there is nothing blasé about Wade. I tell you, I'm the #1 bare knuckle fighter in Europe. I tell you, I'm better than every single one of these rookies. Go back and look at all my matches I've had on NXT. There's nothing about Wade Barrett that's blasé. When I say I'm the best, I've proved it week in, week out. Next success story in the WWE.
Justin Gabriel, take the microphone. Justin, you have 30 seconds to talk about flowers.
Okay, well, if you don't know me by now, my name is Justin Gabriel, and I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. And, hey, what's wrong with that? A lot of flowers grow in South Africa. I'm not really a big fan of flowers, but I kind of like the rose, which is an English flower, right? Fair enough.
I still think he was better than Daniel Bryan. He didn't say anything.
One-man rock band, Heath Slater. Heath, your topic, cereal. Ready, go.
Cereal. I mean, there's so many kinds. You got Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. I mean, hey, hold on, people, I'm not finished. I can't eat cereal because this body won't take it, one thing. But what I'm trying to say is cereal, you can use skim milk, whole milk, it doesn't matter really. And what kind of topic is cereal? I mean,
I don't know if the Honey Monster would have liked that, but okay. David A-List Otunga. David, your topic, sleep. Go.
Sleep is something the A-lister David Otunga doesn't get very much of because my mind is always racing. That's how I stay ahead of each and every one of these guys up here. I don't sleep. You think I get this body by sleeping? Come on, man. You know how much work I gotta put in at the gym? Sleep, who's got time for sleep? I can sleep when this competition is over. But until then, the only people sleeping are these guys.
Promo almost put me to sleep.
Not bad.
I thought it was pretty good.
Skip Sheffield, take the microphone. Skip, your topic, rainbows. Go.
Let's do this right. Howdy, 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 London. If you good people want to kick it up a rep and put some pep in your step, can I hear y'all say, yep, yep, yep? Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Matt Striker, what it do?
He didn't stay on topic, obviously.
He didn't even say rainbows.
No, never mentioned it. He's a corn-fed meathead, at least he
Michael Tarver,
calls himself that.
please. You might want to take that thing down. Your topic, topic, Michael Tarver, is itchy. Go.
I could do an hour on itchy.
Okay, 10 seconds gone. Champ pretty much means, who are you? That's what the universe here is asking Mr. Tarver.
Mr. Tarver.
I guess he's not going to tell us. That was impactful.
Darren Young.
Not on topic, though.
Save us, Darren. Do something.
Oh, wow, I like it. Okay, Darren, your topic, toothpaste. Go.
Well, toothpaste. I don't want to be rude or anything, but toothpaste is something that a lot of people here don't use. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. That's PG, right? If there's a place that I would much rather not be, it's definitely right here. I'm sorry. Skip. I'm done. I'm done.
He does realize our fans are voting, right?
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. If I had something to say to any one of you who look like you've had one too many Britney Spears in the first place, I would say it. But you don't deserve it.
Okay. Back in line, gentlemen. It's an intense competition, I get it. Okay, now you are going to choose the fate. You are going to determine our winner. If you like someone, make some noise. If you don't like them, stay quiet. You ready? Darren Young. Michael Tarver. Skip Sheffield. David Otunga. Heath Slater. Justin Gabriel. Wade Barrett. Daniel Bryan. Okay, it's a toss-up between Skip Sheffield and Wade Barrett. So, we are going to have a talk-off. You are going to get a topic. Let's see whom will do better. Skip, grab the microphone. You have 30 seconds to speak about bubblegum. Go.
Shoot, Matt Striker, bubblegum. There's all kinds. You got bazooka. You got bubble yum. Shoot, what it do? You know what? I want to talk about last week when Skip Sheffield won that keg carrying contest by carrying that keg like a man over my shoulder. The fact is, Skip Sheffield doesn't chew bubble gum because I don't eat bubble gum, and that's all I got to say about that.
Wade Barrett, you will counter with the topic of wind. 30 seconds, go.
Wonder who's going to win this one.
Well, if Skip Sheffield had anything but rocks for brains, perhaps he'd have talked about the actual subject like I'm going to do.
Yeah.
When you talk about wind, I want to talk about the winds of change that are blowing through the WWE right now. Because Wade Barrett is going to be the first ever English WWE heavyweight champion. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fact.
Now that was good.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, is it Skip Sheffield? Or is it Wade Barrett? The universe has spoken. Congratulations, Wade Barrett. You are the winner of this competition.
Tell you, a huge, important step for Wade Barrett here tonight, winning the Talk to Talk Challenge. Remember what the winner gets.
The winner will get their very own entrance theme, creating their own identity here on NXT. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started. Still to come tonight, it's Rookie versus Pro. Wade Barrett, number 2 in the pros poll, and the winner of the Talk to Talk competition will go one-on-one with NXT Pro Christian. It happens tonight on NXT.
NXT is in London tonight, the wonderful state-of-the-art O2 Arena. We were here last night for Monday Night Raw. 16,000 rowdy WWE fans watching the personal, emotional story unfold between John Cena and Batista.
And now, the Raw Rebound is brought to you by WWE Mobile. Download Batista's ringtone at m.wwe.com.
Monday Night Raw is in London, England tonight at the world-class O2 Arena. What a main event tonight on Raw. Just 2 weeks prior to the respective championship matches at Extreme Rules, the World Heavyweight and WWE Championship challengers will face off. It's the Viper Randy Orton versus the Animal Batista here tonight. And here we go. Batista has taken control. Just rage-filled eyes of the Animal. And Batista perhaps looking to put Randy Orton away. And Orton, oh, and a kick.
Orton with a desperation punt caught Batista right between the eyes.
And suddenly Randy Orton's expressions changed.
Orton's feeling it. He's going to that other place right now. The Viper is coiling.
And Batista countered the RKO. Spine buster. RKO from out of nowhere. The Viper has struck. Hey, look at this. Jack Swagger, the world champion. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Message sent from champion to challenger. Hey, John Cena. And John Cena goes after the man he faces in Extreme Rules. STF, Batista's tapping. John Cena punishing the Animal. John Cena is fired up and ready to go. Batista, at this point in time, right here tonight, might not be able to make a 10 count after that STF. Remember, you gotta answer the 10 count or you lose. Last man standing. John Cena, he's ready for last man standing at Extreme Rules. For all the doubters out there, I believe John Cena is ready to defend his title against Batista.
John Cena better be ready to go. Extreme Rules in Baltimore.
And of course, the WWE Championship is on the line in a last man standing match. John Cena versus Batista.
The objective is simple: incapacitate your opponent to the point where he cannot answer a 10 count. The winner will leave Extreme Rules as the WWE Champion.
Last night on Monday Night Raw, major news: a street fight announced between the Game Triple H and Sheamus.
This fight can and will end up everywhere and anywhere. It's all legal. It's the next step in an intense rivalry, and the WWE Universe will be expecting lead pipes and sledgehammers.
Also, last night on Monday Night Raw, it was announced the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended in an Extreme Rules match. Randy Orton meets the new champion, Jack Swagger.
Well, Randy Orton said last night that he's more comfortable with Extreme Rules than anyone. The Viper is always dangerous, but Randy Orton thrives in this type of environment. Jack Swagger's the new World Heavyweight Champion, who will leave Extreme Rules with the title.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, at Extreme Rules, Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. If Punk loses, he will have his head shaved.
CM Punk has gone after Rey Mysterio's family and has been trying to embarrass Rey Mysterio for weeks. Imagine the embarrassment that CM Punk will face if Punk is forced to shave his head at Extreme Rules.
Well, things heated up in this rivalry last Friday night on SmackDown. CM Punk was ready to indoctrinate his NXT rookie Darren Young into the Straight Edge Society.
Darren, are you ready to accept me as your savior?
You know what, Punk? I've changed my mind.
You've changed your mind. Exactly who do you think you are? Actually, I'll tell you who you are.
But Darren Young felt forced to join the Straight Edge Society by his NXT Pro CM Punk. The Society was ready to take out Darren Young, but out came Rey Mysterio to the aid of Darren Young, and Mysterio got the best of the Straight Edge Society.
I'm sorry, Punk. I thought I was ready. I really did. Sitting in that chair, I just changed my mind. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be
who are you to change your mind about anything? You know, if it wasn't for Rey Mysterio last week sticking his nose in my business, we would have shaved your head bald.
Yeah, Darren, I manhandled you last week. I threw you into that chair like you were nothing but a punk.
Well, listen, it took guts what you did, and I admire that. To be in the Straight Edge Society, you have to stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah, rookie.
Speaking of believing in things, you believe one-on-one that you could defeat Darren?
I do. I do.
All right, well, let's find out. Darren, if you beat Luke, last week's transgression will be forgiven. Forget all about it. However, if Luke beats you, well, we're gonna publicly shave your head. Tonight.
Fair enough.
The following contest is a WWE Pro versus NXT Rookie match scheduled for one fall. In the ring from Manchester, England, weighing 260 pounds, Wade Barrett.
Well, Jericho and his NXT rookie Wade Barrett have made quite the team. The prime example a couple of weeks ago. An injured Jericho had Wade Barrett replace him in the All-Pro Tag Team matchup. Jericho with us on commentary.
A huge opportunity for Wade Barrett to be in the ring with the other 7 WWE pros. And there you see Jericho on the bottom of your screen. Left us a commentary, caused the distraction, and it allowed for Wade Barrett to pick up the scraps and pin Christian in that All-Pro 8-man tag team match.
Barrett's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. The victory there. He's 4-3 overall. He defeated David Otunga last week, and then earlier tonight he won the Talk to Talk Challenge.
Barrett is listening well to Chris Jericho.
227 pounds, Christian!
And there's Captain Charisma Christian with his NXT rookie Heath Slater. Christian looking to teach Mr. Barrett a lesson here tonight, but Wade Barrett has been on an incredible roll here on NXT over the past few weeks. It was interesting, Josh, reading Wade Barrett's WWE Universe blog this week. He did not like the keg carrying competition last week. He called it barrel racing. And he said he came here to fight. He just went through the motions in that particular competition. Didn't go through the motions, though, tonight in the Talk to Talk Challenge.
No, Wade Barrett certainly stood out amongst the pack of the NXT rookies in the Talk to Talk competition.
Well, what a shot. Chris Jericho talking to us at ringside. And there's Christian up over the top of Barrett. Christian, nice drop kick under the chin. Been so impressed with Wade Barrett. One of the things he did well, obviously, in the segment a moment ago, Josh, is the fact he stayed on topic. And the final topic in the talk-off was the the subject of wins. He had a great comment when he said the winds of change are sweeping through the WWE.
And they certainly are. You think that Wade Barrett is spending some time with Chris Jericho?
Nice knee to the back by Barrett. Quickly into the cover and a kick out. Hey Chris, I'm sure you were extremely happy with your rookie's verbal skills.
Remember a couple of weeks ago that Jericho said he was working with Barrett on original moves. That was certainly an original move moments ago from Wade Barrett.
Christian struggles a little bit here in the early going against Barrett. Barrett's 6'5", 265 pounds from Manchester. You know, Barrett, a bare knuckle fighter he alluded to earlier on. You know, Josh, oh, look at Christian. Wade Barrett up over the top, and that is the veteran taking control of the match.
Very savvy is Captain Charisma, and don't take your eyes off of Christian.
Oh, Barrett taken out by Christian. Suddenly, Christian's dominating. Can Jericho get his rookie back in it when we return to NXT? We are back on NXT. It is WWE Pro Christian versus NXT rookie Wade Barrett, who dominates here with a knee to the back of Christian. Quickly into the cover. Can he pick up the win in a kick out? There's Heath Slater, Christian's rookie. You saw Chris Jericho, Wade Barrett's pro, also at ringside. You've got to be impressed with Barrett. Again, hook of the leg in a kick out.
I was just telling him that. Jericho also calls Barrett the Eagle and the next success story, easy for me to say, of the WWE.
Maybe you should learn from Wade Barrett how to do a talk-to-talk challenge. Christian knocking Barrett down, looking to gain a little bit of momentum here.
Let's not count Christian out, Cole. He's a WWE pro. He's held multiple championships here. I mean, you're already calling basically the loser of this match against Wade Barrett. I don't understand that.
Oh, Wade Barrett's been dominating. He's already pinned Christian. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Wade Barrett. Look who it is. Carlito and Michael Tarver. And I want to know what's wrong with Michael Tarver. He went off the deep end a few moments ago in this talk-to-talk challenge.
I honestly don't know. Maybe Michael Tarver's pro Carlito can talk some sense into Tarver.
In fact, Tarver called you out in his WWE Universe blog this week. Don't know what that was about. Cross body, shoulders down, kick out. Maybe you should start watching what you're saying about a lot of these guys. I mean, Dolph Ziggler already put you to sleep.
That's nice.
Nobody home. Barrett ducks underneath and a big boot to the face. And again, Barrett looks to take out Christian and a kick out at 2.5.
Great coaching going on by Chris Jericho on the outside.
And what Jericho's got to do here is settle Barrett down. Not allow frustration to set in. Of course, the crowd here in London and partial to their countrymen in this matchup, Wade Barrett. And Christian, a great move. Flying elbow, and Captain Charisma starting to pick up the pace against the bigger man.
And this is where Christian is dangerous. This is where Christian can turn the tide of a match. Jericho knows it.
And Chris Jericho yet again, just like a couple of weeks ago. And this time it could pay off, and look at this.
The exact same scenario.
Heath Slater, Christian's rookie.
Kill switch.
Christian connecting. Slater may have turned the tables on Jericho this time around, and he did.
Here is your winner, Christian!
Christian with a victory here tonight, but the story, ladies and gentlemen, is the rookie Heath Slater. Boy, oh boy, is he learning quickly. He went to school tonight, and he learned, ironically, from what Chris Jericho was doing as we take a look.
I think the story is also Chris Jericho trying to get involved. The same exact scenario as a couple of weeks ago. Barrett looking to capitalize once again. Slater hooks the leg, as you see, and Slater, the rookie, assists the pro Christian here on NXT.
Christian obviously happy, picks up the victory, and happy with is rookie Heath Slater. And again, what's interesting about this situation is to see the maturation process of all these rookies as the weeks go by. Slater saw that happen a couple of weeks ago, again tonight by Jericho, and ironically, he learned from Jericho.
A great performance there by one of our NXT rookies, and Heath Slater. And speaking of NXT rookies,
You had 30 seconds to talk about yourself, to talk about passion, and all you could come up with was I love England? Are you kidding me? Now I see that David A-List Utonga has a feature in Access Hollywood. Access Hollywood. Do you think this face could ever be on Access Hollywood? You are like the Susan Boyle of the WWE. All the talent, but you have no star power. Oh, you think since the WWE pros have named you #1, that you're somebody now? The only reason they made you #1 was because of me. Me. You are 0-7. You have not impressed anybody. Maybe, just maybe, if you dropped your ego, were a little bit less arrogant, a little bit less cocky, and you actually listened to me, you would be somebody. Take my star power, my charisma, and put it into you. Get it through your thick head. Be a star. Now go out there and actually win. Win! Be a star!
Here comes the Susan Boyle of the WWE.
The following contest is a WWE Pro versus NXT Rookie match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 202 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
This is good, but there's no way even he can give Daniel Bryan a personality transplant. That's what he needs. He's 0-7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Extreme Rules is presented by the KFC Double Down. So meaty, there's no room for the bun. And now it's time for the Michael Cole soapbox and the bashing of Daniel Bryan.
Oh, he did so well in the Talk the Talk challenge.
Weighing 240 pounds, William Regal.
Look at the smile on Mr. Regal's face because he knows what awaits him. An opportunity to continue the, well, no-win streak of Daniel Bryan.
I disagree, and if you knew anything, you would know that
I know
William
the whole
Regal
story. William Regal trained Daniel Bryan 10 years ago. Daniel Bryan wears red trunks as an honor to his former coach and mentor, William Regal. I know the whole story.
You're like Joey Styles from the original ECW. You just do the whole show, the whole 60 minutes. Unbelievable.
So why does Mr. Regal not like Mr. Bryan now?
He doesn't, well, they don't dislike each other. They have definitely different personalities and lifestyles, that's for sure. Daniel Bryan likes to read classic books and listen to records and hang out.
Personality? Daniel Bryan doesn't even have a personality.
That's right.
He pandered to this audience that I love England when they asked him about passion. In Chris Jericho's words, he's a sycophant.
Look at this.
Did you hear what I said? He's a sycophant. There's a kick out by Regal at 2.
I got you, sycophant. Chris Jericho.
Do you even know what that means?
Of course, it means that he doesn't feel good.
Sycophant, you're good. You got the personality of Bryan. Maybe you guys could go have tea together.
Yeah?
While you're over here. And Regal in trouble to Mr. Bryan, who, by the way, if I haven't mentioned it yet, has not won a match yet here in
Where's
WWE.
Daniel Bryan ranked at, Cole?
Come on, he's ranked at #1. A, because the pros, like Miz said before, did it because of the Miz. The Miz is doing everything that he can to make Daniel Bryan the best rookie. Uh-oh, submission maneuver.
A beautiful guillotine here by Daniel Bryan.
Uh-oh, Regal's in trouble. You think he may tap out here?
No, Regal's about to counter.
There you go, great counter by Regal. That's what happens if you're a midget like Daniel Bryan.
He's
and
a
you run
midget
into
now.
a brawler
He's taller
like
than you.
William Regal. No, he isn't. Here's the cover on Bryan. It's over. William Regal runs Daniel Bryan's losing streak to 8. He's 0-8. 0-8.
Here is your winner, William Regal.
Daniel Bryan's still #1.
You know, Miz, I feel for you. You can only do so much. Oh, look, it's from behind.
Regal's feeling for him now.
He's not happy, Miz, isn't he? Look, he lost again, embarrassed him again. Uh-oh. Skull-crushing finale. Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with a lot of the things Miz does. I don't like the way he runs his mouth all the time. But the bottom line is this. He's embarrassed with the performance of his rookie, Daniel Bryan. Embarrassed and humiliated. Because remember, how well Bryan does in the ring is a direct reflection on his pro, The Miz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event is coming up next. Darren Young, an NXT rookie, will go one-on-one with Luke Gallows from the Straight Edge Society. If Young loses, his head gets shaved tonight.
Every day I train.
Thousands of hours of practice. Injuries can happen at any time.
My kneecap just kind of blew over to the side of my leg.
I've torn the pectoral muscle completely off my shoulder.
I've had surgery 5 times in my left knee.
The tendon was torn off the bone, couldn't hardly lift my leg anymore.
With every move I make,
My body, my life is on the line.
don't risk yours. Please, don't try this.
WWE NXT in London, the O2 Arena in the shadow of the famous Tower Bridge. The rookies trying to impress as we move rapidly toward Elimination Week.
The following contest is a WWE Pro versus NXT Rookie match scheduled for one fall. In the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing 242 pounds, Darren Young.
A good look at the hair of Darren Young. It's become his identity here on NXT, and it may be the last time we see the hair of Darren Young if he loses to Luke Gallows here in our main event.
And representing the Straight Edge Society, weighing 291 pounds, Luke Gallows.
But remember what's at stake for Darren Young as well if he wins this matchup. CM Punk says we'll forget about last week's transgressions when Darren Young refused to join the Straight Edge Society. So Gallows versus Darren Young in our main event here tonight on WWE NXT. Give Darren Young some credit. Back in the Talk the Talk Challenge, his topic was toothpaste. Basically said that people here in London don't use it. I thought that was pretty funny.
Hilarious. Darren Young has everything to lose, Cole, in this match and nothing to win. So what if CM Punk forgives the transgressions of Darren Young from last week on SmackDown?
Luke Gallows did not seem, in my opinion, as they were talking to Darren Young a few moments ago, didn't seem to believe that Young, really wanted to apologize. Called him a rookie a couple of times, which indeed he is, but I believe it was the way that Gallows delivered that. It got under the skin of CM Punk a little bit. Darren Young trying to fight back. Not only is the hair an issue here, Josh, as well, but you got to remember, Darren Young is number 8 in the pros poll, and if he stays there, as Gallows goes into the cover, hook of the leg and a kick out, if he stays there when the next poll is released in a few weeks, he's going to be gone, eliminated.
Well, even though Darren Young is 4-2, he's still number 8 and is facing elimination, Cole, as you alluded to. Young calls himself Mr. No Days Off, the handsome hustler, and the young stunner.
How stunning or handsome do you think he's going to look if he has that head shape here tonight?
What question is that to ask another guy? Wait, are you serious?
Well, you're always commenting on, hey, there's Sarita. She sort of looks like you with your haircut.
That's funny.
And look at this, Darren Young, Luke Gallows, as Young steps out of the way. Crucial point of the matchup. Oh, and Darren Young got caught up on the top post.
Awkwardly.
Gallows preying on Young, and Darren Young could be moments away from having his head shaved here tonight on NXT. Fall away slam. Young's in trouble. Big Luke Gallows, disciple of CM Punk and the Straight Edge Society. Could put Young away. Hook of the leg and a kick out as Young still has fight left in him.
Well, there you see Matt Hardy, the WWE Pro, with his NXT rookie, Justin Gabriel. Hardy scouting the match, giving some tips to Gabriel.
Look at Darren Young up over the top, shoulders down. Young here.
Got him, got him.
Young got him. What a win for Darren Young.
Here is your winner, Darren Young.
Darren Young will not get his head shaved, but more importantly, his, quote, transgressions from last week are going to all go away if CM Punk is true to his word.
I think most importantly for Darren Young, he's going to keep his hair.
This is not good. Maybe not.
Maybe he won't keep his hair.
Wow. It's cool. Show of support for Darren Young from CM Punk.
Well, Darren Young victorious here, defeating a WWE superstar in Luke Gallows. Gallows looks shocked, but Darren Young keeps his hair and wins our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 3 weeks left, number 8, Darren Young, took a huge step as he tries to stave off elimination at WWE NXT. Thanks for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Good night from London, England.